Hey everyone! Welcome to another one of my diet videos. In this video, I'll be showing you 4 of my favorite high-protein, low-calorie dishes that I've been making a lot lately. They're all super healthy and also super easy to make, so without further ado, let's get started. This first recipe we're making is my recent favorite. I think I'm almost a little bit addicted to it because it's so delicious, it's so nutritious and low in calories. You can get all the macronutrients you need from this one dish. The amount of filling here should be enough for 3 servings with about 30 grams of protein and less than 350 calories per serving. You can eat a lot of it and not feel guilty at all. For this recipe, you'll need some ground chicken. I have about a pound here, some finely shredded carrots, finely diced celery, some corn and chopped green onions. You can switch up the veggies and use whatever you like. I've made this with broccoli, mushrooms, bell peppers, sweet peas, you name it. Now that everything's chopped up, I'm adding it all to a large bowl along with a tablespoon of soy sauce, half teaspoon of sesame oil, 2 teaspoons of oyster sauce, and some black pepper. Mix it all up with your hands or a spoon for a couple of minutes until everything is fully combined. Next, we'll need some spring roll wrappers. These are 30 calories per wrapper, so pretty low in calories. I like to use half a wrapper for each dumpling. Cut a wrapper in half, then dip each one in warm water for a few seconds. You can also quickly dip it in water before cutting it, it's totally up to you. Add about 1.5 tablespoons of filling to each one. Wrap it up into whatever shape you prefer. I made some into little squares and others into rectangles. You'll need about 2 tablespoons of filling for the rectangular ones. Heat a very thin layer of oil in a non-stick pan over low to medium heat. Add the dumplings in a single layer. Make sure to leave space between each one so they're not touching each other. Fry for 2 to 3 minutes on each side until the filling is fully cooked. If you're worried about the dumplings sticking, brush a thin layer of oil on the side facing up before flipping them. This next one is a super easy 10-minute tofu recipe, and I guarantee it'll be one of the tastiest tofu dishes you've ever had. To start, cut a block of firm tofu in half lengthwise, then slice it into 1-inch thick pieces. Heat about 2 teaspoons of oil in a large non-stick pan over medium heat. Once it's hot, add the tofu pieces in a single layer and fry each side for about 3 minutes or until golden brown. While the tofu is cooking, let's make the sauce. Mix 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of ketchup, half tablespoon of oyster sauce, 1 teaspoon of sugar, 1 teaspoon of cumin powder, 1 teaspoon of paprika, and 2 teaspoons of water. Once the tofu is golden, turn the heat down to low and pour the sauce over the cooked tofu. Let it cook for about a minute until the sauce thickens and the tofu is evenly coated on both sides. Feel free to garnish with toasted sesame seeds and green onions, and pour any extra sauce over the tofu. And there you have it, a super tasty, high-protein, low-calorie dish for when you don't have a lot of time to cook. This third dish we're making is one of my all-time favorite chicken dishes. It's my go-to dinner when I'm feeling lazy or unsure of what to cook because it takes less than 15 minutes and I always have all the ingredients at home. All you need are chicken breasts or thighs, eggs, and an onion. It's easy, flavorful, healthy, and packed with protein. I typically prefer using chicken thighs because they're more tender, but when I'm on a diet and cutting back on calories, I'll use chicken breasts instead. And honestly, it doesn't make much difference in taste. So today we'll be using about a pound of chicken breast, half an onion, and 2 eggs. First, we're going to cut the chicken into bite-sized pieces and slice the onion. Next, let's make the sauce. Combine 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, a pinch of salt, and about a third cup of water. Heat 2 teaspoons of oil in a non-stick pan. Once it's hot, add the chicken. Spread it out in an even layer to cook evenly. Let it cook without flipping for about 1.5 to 2 minutes to get a nice golden brown color on the bottom. Flip the chicken and cook for another minute. Next, we're gonna add the onions and give it a quick stir fry. Now it's time to pour in our prepared sauce. Turn the heat down, cover the pan, and let it simmer on low for 2 to 3 minutes until the onions soften. And while the sauce is simmering, beat 2 eggs, then slowly pour it all over the chicken in a circular pattern because we want an even distribution over the chicken and onions. Cover the pan again and continue to simmer for 20 to 30 seconds over low heat. Turn the heat off and let it sit for about 2 minutes until the egg is fully cooked. Serve warm with a bowl of rice, garnish with green onions, and enjoy! Our last recipe of the day is a beef dish, and I especially love making this one for meal prep. It's easy to make in large batches and packed with protein and veggies, making it a well-balanced meal. To start, I'm cutting a pound of shoulder steak into thin strips. You can use any cut you want. I'm using shoulder steak today because it's affordable and relatively lean. Marinate it with a little bit of soy sauce, cornstarch, and a teaspoon of black pepper. Next, I'm slicing half a red onion, a red bell pepper, and a yellow bell pepper. For the sauce, mix together 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, a 1/4 teaspoon of dark soy sauce, 1 tablespoon of oyster sauce, half teaspoon of sugar, a pinch of salt, a teaspoon of black pepper, a teaspoon of cornstarch, and a 1/4 cup of water. Stir until the cornstarch is fully dissolved. Heat a couple teaspoons of oil in a non-stick pan over medium heat. Add the marinated beef and saute for about 3 minutes. remove our steak from the pan and set it aside. In the same pan, add all the sliced veggies and stir fry for 2 to 3 minutes. Return the beef to the pan, then pour in our prepared sauce. Stir the sauce again before pouring to ensure the cornstarch is fully incorporated. Cook for 1 to 2 minutes until the sauce thickens and everything is nicely coated. Alright guys, so that's all the recipes for this video. Thank you so much for staying till the end. I hope you enjoyed them and let me know which one is your favorite or if you're planning on trying any of them out. Happy cooking and stay healthy. Till next time.